So stepping on into the interior, guys, you can see we got the nice red accents, the black trim. Overall, just a super clean spec. Got the Alcantara throughout the inside of the build. But let's be honest, guys, you guys aren't here to watch me talk about a bunch of buttons and screens. You guys want to see me beat the shit out of the car. So what's up, guys? Austin from ATG. Today in this video, we are not going to talk about anything screen related. We're actually going to talk about something that came with this. So this is a little V8 Turbo Compresso plaque from Lamborghini. And today we are going to be talking about my daily driver, my 800 horsepower Lamborghini Urus. So let's go downstairs and check it out, guys. So alright, guys, here she is. This is the 800 horsepower 2022 Lamborghini Urus that I am lucky enough to beat up on a daily basis. So this is my daily driver, guys. I put around 4,000 miles on this car in a couple of months, and honestly it's been a fucking amazing experience. To kind of summarize it, this car is not your average Urus. There has been a couple modifications done to it that we will get into and highlight, but most notably, we have the carbon hood, we got the bigger wheels from Ryft, lowered it a little bit, and just overall spiced it up, gave it some more flavor, made it, made it my own. So that's the biggest thing about me and modifying cars, is it's not really yours until you put your own spin on it, throw a little bit of modifications on there, and really unlock these cars' potential and make them as badass as they can be. So we got the white exterior. This is the standard Lamborghini Bianco Icarus white. I think white is honestly one of the cleanest colors that you could put on the Urus, not only because you don't have to clean it all the time, but because it shows a lot of the cool lines and shadows that the car has in it. So it really highlights a lot of the craftsmanship and design that Lamborghini put on the Urus overall. So just to go into these wheels right here, these big 23-inch wheels from Ryft. This is one of their new wheel designs. If you've seen any of the car review videos in the past, you will know that I'm a huge Ryft fan. Over all the cars that I've owned, I've probably done 5 builds with Ryft so far. And honestly, the team over there is just some of the best in the business, guys. So we got Ryft wheels, Ryft downpipes, Ryft carbon on the back, and a 1K Motorsports tune underneath the hood, giving this thing a little bit more of a punch. So got the big red Lambo brakes. But that's not the only red thing we have on this car, guys. The interior is got those bloody guts, making it a nice white-red combo. So in my opinion, that's probably one of the best specs you could throw on a car. So check it out, guys. Alright, guys, so now we'll just talk about some of the exterior pieces on the car, stuff that kind of just really accentuates the character of the car and just makes it look that much more badass. So if you come take a step around over here, you could see that we got some Ryft exterior carbon pieces, primarily this nice deck lid wing here, and also this roof wing in a 2x2 twill carbon fiber pattern. What's cool about the Urus is they kind of introduced that twill pattern rather than the forged carbon, which is super popular on the Huracan models. So it's nice having that traditional weave again back on the car. And we just did some subtle things like blacking out the side markers on the diffuser. It's always just like those little touches that really bring out some character in the car and give it that nice good look. So of course got the ATG logos, the carbon PPF roof, and that's pretty much it for the exterior. Just threw the Ryft carbon wings, the Ryft wheels, and just some carbon PPF throughout the car, and it is lowered on some ghost links as well to give it that nice aggressive stance. So that's pretty much the exterior on the car. I don't really think you could find an SUV out there that has this aggressive, sexy look. and is also just so practical and comfortable, just like they made this car to be. So stepping on into the interior, guys, you can see we got the nice red accents, the black trim. Overall, just a super clean spec. Got the Alcantara throughout the inside of the build. But let's be honest, guys, you guys aren't here to watch me talk about a bunch of buttons and screens. You guys want to see me beat the shit out of the car. So we're gonna pull this thing out in just a little bit, fire it up, show you how it sounds, get on it, and show you what the geniuses at Lamborghini were really able to make out of such a badass vehicle. Side of the Urus. Now we're gonna get a little bit of some real life driving action here. Stop sign. Not only does this thing go very fast, but it also stops very fast. So those are two essentials. Come up to a spot here, get a little bit more exterior sound clips for you guys. Very nice. Now we can roll down the street a little bit, show you guys a couple other cool things this car can do. So obviously we're in Corsa right now. This is the most aggressive mode. It's actually pretty cool. If we hold this view button on the steering wheel, the entire display here, instead of showing media information and things like that, will actually change into a giant whole tachometer and kind of performance display. So very, very cool feature with the Urus. And with that, launch control. We do have somebody behind us, but they will shortly not be behind us. So yeah, it's fast. According to the tuner, it is approximately 720 wheel horsepower, which translates to roughly 800 horsepower to the crank. I have not dynoed the car, so I don't have the specific numbers, but that is, a rough estimate, sitting right around 800, which is a nice bump up from the factory power levels that Lamborghini gave it. So in case you want some more power, you can always get it. Tap this M button here, the car goes in full manual mode, which requires you to use the paddles, so you can hit those shift points whenever you like. Love the crackles. So yeah, very fun vehicle. This is one of many personalities this car has, though. So it has this crazy aggressive, super visceral personality, and then it also has, that grocery getter personality that you can get by just changing a couple of the drive modes. So if you don't want to drive like that and you just want to be, chill, do what you got to do, whether it's talk on the phone, you got people in the car, whatever, hold this little selector there. The car is completely different. It's a totally different personality. It's quiet, shifts very, very smooth, and it's the total opposite experience of like that loud, visceral, aggressive, Lamborghini type vibe that you would expect out of this car, which is great because for this type of vehicle, it's not supposed to be go, 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 savage mode all the time. It has that element of, practicality and daily use. So this car overall is like a complete 10 out of 10 in terms of having it be a car that you can trust with every single task, whether that's, you want to go crazy, you want to fly by, you want to be aggressive, have that crazy sound, you got that. If you want to throw it in Strada, which is the normal mode for just cruising, and you want to get to where you need to go in peace, you can do that. I have an 85-pound Doberman that I throw in this car. I don't throw him, but you know, I have an 85-pound Doberman that I could put in this car in his crate, and he's comfortable back there. So there's really no other Lamborghini that you can do that with. So I think 10 out of 10, this car is absolutely phenomenal, and wouldn't recommend it enough, to be honest with you. This is such a perfect vehicle for anyone that, you know, wants to have that element of aggression or that element of practicality. So Lamborghini, very nice, 10 out of 10, absolutely nailed it. Alright guys, so that wraps up this video on my 800 horsepower Lamborghini Urus. Hope you guys like what you saw. If you liked the video, hit that subscribe button and be on the lookout for much more content in the future. Peace guys.